Let me tell you the story of the world's most unlucky blanket. When he was little, my friend's grandma made him a striped flag stitch blanket. My grandma made me one too. I guess it was a popular pattern at the time. Well, one day his blanket had a run-in with a cigarette, and he brought it to me to see if I could restore the blanket to its former glory. Fortunately, Grandma left behind some of the original yarn she used, and with the help of some mending techniques like duplicate stitch and picking up and knitting patches, the blue striped flag stitch blanket was almost as good as new. But remember, I said this is the world's most unlucky blanket. Well, this time it wasn't a cigarette, but a large electrical fire. My friend and his pupper were lucky to make it out alive. I can't really say the same for the blanket. It was much more badly burned this time. The melted acrylic yarn shriveled, puckered, and discolored. Worst of all, the fire ripped the blanket nearly in half lengthwise, right through every row, which, if you know anything about knitting, is much harder to fix. So I wasn't going to pick up stitches and knit a patch here. I didn't know exactly what I was going to do, so I just tried to save as much of the remnants as I could. I grabbed some waste yarn and a needle and tried to pick up all of the outermost healthy-looking stitches so that I could perform major blanket surgery and cut off all that crumbling, burnt acrylic. I wound up with a couple chunks of salvageable blankie once I finally removed it all. One thing was clear, I did not have enough material to make a big, cozy blankie. Fortunately, Red Heart still makes all these colorways of Super Saver, and I knit a whole new blanket. So the game plan shifted to creating a way to honor Grandma and the very unlucky blanket. I thought of it like a living frame, a new, cozy blankie that we could still get all wrapped up in. I wanted to adhere pieces of the original so that it and Grandma's love would never be forgotten and could still be enjoyed. As I played with the pieces, I started to get an idea, and, well, I'll let the result speak for itself.